Myself Rahul Kumar Misra from Diplomatic Guru YouTube channel. Today I am before you to tell you how you can plan to go to the Uttar Pradesh to visit many religious places in a one tour. So it is a very important to guide to the people how can they enjoy their trip very well in a single trip. Then if you are living in the Delhi NCR, then after first of all you have to go to the Agra, but don't stay in Agra because from the Delhi NCR, Agra is the only almost 200 kilometer. Then after between Agra and Lucknow, there is a difference only 300 kilometers, and these kilometers you have to cover from Delhi NCR to Lucknow. The total distance is more than 500 kilometers. So if you make the plan to go to the Lucknow at 5 a.m., then by 2 p.m. you can reach the Lucknow. If you reach the Lucknow, then checking the hotel, and then after to take the metro, and then after you can tour to the Aminabad and Hazratganj market and to make the visit of the many places in the Lucknow by evening. Then after you have to stay the night in Lucknow if you want to stay there, and next morning you have to see off from Lucknow to the Ayodhya. Between Lucknow and Ayodhya, the total distance is almost 135 kilometers. It means only 2 hours journey is the only important for there. So you can reach the Ayodhya by 8 a.m. Then after, if you reach the Ayodhya, in Ayodhya there are the 3 temples you can offer the prayer. The first temple is that Ram Lala, Ram Janmabhoomi, which is being at this time built, and it will be completed by 22nd January 2024. And then after Ram Lala is the first temple you have to offer the prayer, and then after Kanak Bhavan, and then Hanuman Garhi. And after that you can enjoy your evening with your family at the ghat of the Saryu river, and then you have to stay in the Ayodhya one night more, and then after next morning you have to go to the Banaras. Between the distance from Ayodhya to Varanasi, it has been totally 175 kilometers. It will take 4 or 5 hours to reach the Banaras. When you reach the Varanasi or Banaras, then after you have to checking the hotel once again, and then after you have to offer the prayer first of all Bhairav Baba Mandir in Varanasi or in Banaras, because Bhairav Baba is seemed the Kotwal of the Banaras. So that's why after that you can offer the prayer for the Hanumanji in Sankat Mochan temple, and after that you can enjoy your evening in Ganga Aarti at Dasaswamedh Ghat. And after that you have to stay in the hotel, and next early morning you have to take a bath in the river Ganga, and then after you have to offer the prayer in the Baba Vishwanath temple. And if you free from the offer the prayer in the Baba Vishwanath temple, then after you need to go to the Sarnath. Sarnath from the Baba Vishwanath temple, it is hardly 15 kilometers, and then after you have to reach the Sarnath, where millions of the people, you can say thousands of the people are offer the prayer from Japanese, from the Koreans to the Gautam Buddha and Lord Buddha. Then after you can enjoy, and after noon you have to see off the Banaras. You have to reach to the Prayagraj. In the Prayagraj, the distance between Banaras and the Prayagraj is only 100 kilometers, and you can reach to the Prayagraj just as only 2 hours. If you reach the Prayagraj, then after you have to once again to check in the hotel, and then after spending a night, then after you have to go to the early morning at the confluence of the Ganga, Yamuna and invisible Saraswati, and then after you have to take the holy bath, and then after you have to start your journey for the Lucknow. Between Prayagraj and Lucknow, the total distance is the only 200 kilometers, and via Raebareli. So if you want to stay your night once again in Lucknow, and then after you enjoy the life of the Lucknow, then after you can stay or you can return back to the Delhi NCR.